Radio Stella, la musica dei ricordi più belli.
Siamo qui in diretta da Radio Stella Live, la musica dei ricordi più belli, direttamente dalla nostra Hall of Fame in compagnia di Leroy Gomez, frontman della famosa band Santa Esmeralda. Hi Leroy, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Nice to be here. So happy.
It's a pleasure for me to meet you.
Elena's great.
Okay, so how is Formigine's crowd? How is Formigine's crowd? How was to be on the stage again?
It's always good to be on the stage, and I'm always on the stage. I'm always on the stage. I work quite a bit. I go to New York next week. In 2 weeks. I'm going to Chile in October.
Okay.
Chile. Woo! Wow. So there are a lot of good things happening.
Okay, good. Are you enjoy the night and Formigine?
Oh, when I come to Italy, I'm coming home.
Oh,
No,
wow,
it's true.
wonderful.
It's true. You know why? Because when I first came to Europe, I came with Tavares and Lola Falana before, this is back 71. And I came to Italy first. And when Tavares went back, I stayed in Europe because I loved it so much. Yeah.
So I know for sure that this is not your first time in Italy because you also participated to the Italian festival Sanremo with an Italian song. How was your Italian music experience?
Tu mi manchi dentro, troppo bello. I forget.
Wonderful. So how was your music Italian experience?
Oh no, everything. Like I said, Italy started me to become who I am today. I started in Italy. It was here that I became me.
And what do you like most of our country?
Spaghetti alla vongole.
It was food.
No. Le ragazze. I love the food. I love the clothes. No, the Italians, you guys have the best food, the best clothes, and the most beautiful women.
Thank you for the compliments. So, you began your career as the saxophonist of the famous English singer Elton John. What happened between this and the beginning of Santa Esmeralda, and how was your relationship with Elton John?
Well, Elton was a special thing because he needed a saxophone player, and I did the job. I gave him a big kiss, and I saw him maybe twice since then, so we're not like friends. But after that, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood happened, and then I, took off on my own. So yeah, but Elton was a good experience. I enjoyed that a lot.
Okay. So your most famous song, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, it's actually a cover. So how was born the idea of recording a cover of this song?
It's such a long story. But to make a long story short, a friend had the idea. He went to some producers. The producers called me. We got an arranger, and I was a studio musician in France. I played with, Gilbert Bécaud, Patrick Gervais, everybody. I played saxophone, and we all worked in the studio together. So we got all the musicians, all the friends. We went one afternoon in the studio. We worked maybe 3 days, and then and then 6 weeks later it was like it went all over the world, crazy. It was unbelievable.
When the singers are amazing, of course the songs will be the same.
Well, it has nothing to do with being amazing. It has to be that if you can do your job.
Okay, yeah.
Like you, everybody can be amazing, but if you don't do your job right. And so everybody on the project were great musicians.
It's about to do what we love.
Yeah, and when you're doing it with friends, so I did it with friends, we were all friends.
Okay.
So we had a great time, it was fun, it was really fun.
Okay, so your song also belongs to the famous film by Quentin Tarantino, Kill Bill. It's part of the soundtrack. So how was born this collaboration? How did your song enter in the soundtrack?
I'm in vacation in Spain. My mother calls me and she says, somebody's trying to get in contact you. He makes movies. His name is Quentin Tarantino. I said, Quentin Tarantino? Yeah. He wants your number. I said, give me the number. So I call him, and he needed to have clearance in order to put the song in the movie. So he said, Leroy, well, do you have the clearance to do this? I said, I lied. Yeah. Put the song in the movie. I'll sign all the papers. Don't worry about it. But if he didn't find me, 10 days later, they wouldn't be able to put it in the credits. It's like, they had to have clearance. But anyway, that's how that happened. It was really crazy.
Amazing. So thank you, Leroy, for having shared your amazing life with us. E per ora è tutto dalla Hall of Fame di Radio Stella Live con Leroy Gomez.
Wait. Oh my God!